Do you know where you stand? Like Peter says, he knows where he stands when it comes to the expansion draft. Do you know where you stand now?
No. Well, we know where we stand as far as who we protected. I don't think it came to much shock of what we did. We had some very good internal discussions about the process that we were going to go through to submit our protection list. I've talked to George on numerous occasions, even as of late last night. And we still got till 7 a.m. tomorrow morning local time here, so there could possibly be a deal, but I think the ball is in his court.
Are you anxious to find out what's going to happen? I know you really would like to keep Mark Method, so are you anxious to see what's going to transpire?
I'm not really anxious, just more looking forward to everything. Everything will be done. We know where we'll stand with our roster next year. Whether we lose Mark Method or anyone else, we know that it'll be a lost organization, but we feel we have the depth that we can sustain any type of loss. Now, losing Mark Method would be a bigger loss to our organization, but we understand that we have some pretty good young defensemen coming, and if we ever end up losing a forward, that we feel that we have some good forwards coming too.
Has this been an interesting time for GMs? It's the first time a lot of you guys have gone through one like this that's a bit different. The variety is good.
Yeah, I think it's been very different. Right now, Las Vegas is holding all the cards. They're the only team that can make a trade in these past few days. So for us, they have all the power right now, and we're just following what they want to, not what they want to do, but only holding discussions with them, and then from there we'll see what happens.
Lots of trade talk?
No, not that much. Only trade talk with one team right now.
But I'm hearing though that you can make it. So in case you wanted someone else on a different roster, you can make a deal.
Yes.
Has there been a lot of that chatter that you're aware of?
There's been a lot of that through other teams, through talking to other GMs. Even though we're talking, we can't do anything. We can still talk and see how the process will go.
How much do you expect going into the draft? Will there be much more?
Oh, I think there'll be lots of trade at this draft. I think it's a draft where you're going to see a lot of movement of picks because I think it's not the deepest draft, but there's still players that teams want to target, and then you can see a lot of movement of picks to go up and down.
You along with Peter Chiarelli, two young guys, and of course David Poilet's been around forever. What's it like to be in the company of the three of you right now for GM of the Year?
Oh, I think it's an exclusive company to be in. I think when you're along someone with David Poilet, who's been in this league for over 40 years, I think it's a huge compliment. Peter's won a cup. His team is up and coming, and to be in that category, that class of gentleman is I feel very privileged.
What's it like, I guess, in your first year to be nominated with this group? Like, has it been pretty surreal the way things this year's played out?
I think it's been very surreal. Everything from getting into the playoffs to winning a few rounds to being, Game 7 double overtime to get to the Stanley Cup final. I think it's been a surreal year for everyone involved with our organization, and what the players have done for us has been spectacular.